Skin damage, and I'm talking about the prolonged skin damage as well, that makes our skin age prematurely. Increased skin cancer risks, and of course eye damage as well. You can get cataracts and other eye diseases from too much sun. This is a picture of a man. I believe he was a truck driver all his life. And I don't know how well you can see, but the left side of his face shows the profound skin damage from sun exposure. Over time, the skin gets damaged by the sun. The collagen and elastin production is all reduced, and we just see this the stunning effect, unfortunately. Sun also causes, skin cancers. There's 3 skin cancers that we know of. Most frequently, we see the one of them is basal cell carcinoma. Happens usually in adult population. It is non-invasive. However, it's the most common type of skin cancer. Frequently develops in people who have bare skin, people who have skin color of color also get skin cancer. So don't think if you have darker skin that you're not going to get skin cancer. It usually develops, after years of frequent sun exposure or indoor tanning, and common on head, neck, arms, and however they can crop up anywhere, the basal cell carcinomas. They can grow deep and just honestly have a lot of nerve and bone damage and cause damage and disfigurement. Another type that is the second most frequent type of skin cancer is squamous cell carcinomas. They look like scaly, flaky spots. People who again have light skin are more likely to develop them. Often it looks like a red firm bump, scaly patch, or a sore that heals and then reopens. And the last, but the not least, is melanoma. It's the least frequent skin cancer, but it's deadly, it's very dangerous. Often called the most serious skin cancer. Can develop within a mole that you already have on your skin, or it can appear suddenly as a dark spot on the skin that looks different from the rest. Early diagnosis and treatment are absolutely crucial, and it's important to know your A, B, C, D, E to quickly assess for melanoma. And this is our A, B, C, D. So A is for symmetry. For symmetry, on the bottom you see how melanoma would look like. It's asymmetrical. The borders are uneven. The colors usually, it has multiple colors rather than a single color. And diameter is greater than a quarter of an inch, which is, this is the quarter of an inch. So if something that you have that is bigger than this side, you might want to check it out. At what age are skin cancers diagnosed? Usually the basal cell carcinomas and squamous cell carcinomas about around 60 or 70 years old. The same was melanoma. However, melanoma also is the most common cancer in the age group of from 25 to 29. Also ages from 15 to 29 get melanoma. And it's the second most common cancer in this group age. If you think about it, you're going to get, if you're between 15 and 20, 29, you're going to get some sort of cancer. Most commonly, it's going to be melanoma. So, very, very important for us to protect ourselves from the sun. Melanoma in North Carolina. Okay. Do I have a volunteer to show me where North Carolina is on this map? David, would you like to help me out? Please? Can you come up? Do you know where our state is? Okay. You see this red spot right there? Yeah. This is North Carolina. And red means the highest rate of melanoma among the states. So it's not looking good for us, is it? Melanoma in North Carolina, and specifically in Union County, actually, there is a little graph. And according to statistics from 2016 to 2020, that you can see, I'm thinking, Union County County melanoma mortality rate is 2.4 per 100,000 people, which exceeds the state average of 2.0 per thousand. So we are even higher than the average for North Carolina here in Union County. This is our lovely pool that's behind you. And Union County, as you know, has 214 sunny days per year, which again is 9 days more than the U.S. average of 205. So we have a lot of sun, basically, what I'm trying to say. How to protect yourself from the sun? Well, these are easy. So we need to avoid the times between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., which is honestly, we're doing it right now, unfortunately, but we're going to be protecting ourselves, getting in the shade and applying lots of sunscreen. We need to wear a hat with a white wraparound brim at least 3 inches. So kind of something like that, more than 3 inches. This is a good, at least probably 3 inches, maybe some change. Wear long sleeves and UPF rated clothing. Wear your sunscreen. Protect your lips with a lip balm as well. And obviously avoid tanning beds and intentional sunbathing. And wear your sunscreen. Here we go. Did anybody know that hippos make their own sunscreen? No, yes. So, hey my friend, show us your little pink hippo. Okay, so hippos have a little bit of a pink or reddish tint to them because of the special substance they use that acts as a sunscreen, natural sunscreen for them, and also has some antimicrobial properties. But they're not hippos, so we need to apply our sunscreen diligently. Remember, there's a difference between ultraviolet rays A and ultraviolet rays B. A, UVA are the aging rays. Those are the ones that can cause wrinkles and long-term skin damage. They're present all day and all year, even through windows. We can get, even if driving in a car, we're still getting the UVA type of radiation. And it, of course, contributes to skin cancer over time. UVB type B is the burning. So A, aging, B, burning. It's easy to remember. UV type B is the burning rays. They cause sunburns and redness, directly cause most skin cancers. So, types of sunscreen, you know, we have two major types. One is chemical, the other one is physical or mineral. Dermatologists usually recommend mineral sunscreen. If you ever go to a dermatologist, they would. Physical or mineral. What's the difference? Mineral sunscreen usually is zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. It literally sits on your skin. It does not penetrate into your skin. So any sensitive skin can actually have this type of sunscreen. It's better for children. It sits like a glove, basically, or like some piece of clothing on you. It's a mechanical, physical barrier. The other type is chemical. It absorbs into the skin, and only then it protects you. It kind of kills the radiation while it sits in your skin, so it doesn't get this radiation to get to you. It's very easy to apply. It's usually more transparent. Doesn't leave like that white film that the mineral sunscreens do. And it comes in sprays a lot of times, just easier to apply. How to choose and use sunscreen? Just remember, it needs to be a broad spectrum SPF. What is broad spectrum? Broad spectrum just means that it has UVA protection and UVB protection. If it doesn't say broad spectrum, usually it just says SPF 30. That means that it's just UVB, the ones that protect you from the burn, but it would not protect you from the type A radiation. So choose broad spectrum, UVA and UVB, SPF 30 or higher. For adults, we would say if you're not active in the pool at this time, at least 15 and higher is okay. Obviously, kids are in the pool, swimming as high as you can go is best, but at least 30. You need to apply 15 minutes before going outside, reapply every 2 hours or after swimming or sweating, and you need to cover all areas. Ears is the favorite spot for the squamous cell carcinoma, actually. always forget about ears, nose, top of our feet, back, knees, everything needs, back of the knees is the spot that always gets forgotten. So we need to remember about those. And do not spray sunscreen directly onto your face. If you need to apply, all you have is spray, put it in your hand, and then apply it to your face or on your child. Even closing your eyes is not the best idea because it sits on your eyelashes and then it's going to seep into your eye. So that's not great. And here, this is actually a little video that I'm hoping I can play. Let's see if it'll play. It's just 2 minutes, basically, kind of summarizing what I just said.
Hi, my name is Dr. Melanie Suarez, and I'm a pediatrician at Nicholas Children's Hospital Pediatric Care Center. Parents, as summer approaches, it's vital to keep your child's skin safe from the sun. Here are 5 quick sun safety tips. Tip 1. Choose a broad spectrum sunscreen with SPF 30 or higher. This protects against both UVA and UVB rays that can harm the skin. Remember, UV rays can still cause damage even on cloudy days. Tip 2. Apply sunscreen generously to all exposed areas, including often overlooked spots like the ears, neck, and tops of the feet. Remember to reapply every 2 hours, especially if your child is swimming or sweating. Tip 3. When enjoying the sun, dress your child in cool and comfortable clothing that is made from a tight weave. Look for those that are labeled with an ultraviolet protection factor. Also ensure your child is wearing a hat and some fun sunglasses too. Tip 4. Do your best to keep babies younger than 6 months of age out of direct sunlight. Even when under an umbrella or in the stroller, apply sunscreen and keep them in appropriate clothing that covers the body. Tip 5. Set a good example by practicing sun safety for yourself. Not only will this protect your skin, but it also encourages your child to develop healthy sun protection habits. Remember, by following these tips, you can ensure your child enjoys the sun safely while keeping their skin healthy.
Okay, well, this concludes my presentation for the PowerPoint here. These are the references
Hi.
Okay. I also want to let you know that I have prepared the handouts for you, and I made them look like a placemat, so that you can use for your kids on the table. They can play, draw, you can even sit on them somewhere. It doesn't matter. They're not dishwasher safe, obviously, but they are pretty cleanable. And you would have the tips. Stay sun smart this summer. What's the difference between the UVA and UVB? What does SPF mean and stand for? Types of sunscreen. On the other side, you have a picture of a wonderful pool in the neighborhood. Also, how to choose and use your sunscreen. A reminder, sun safety makes a couple of things here, and the shadow rule. That's interesting. You know, if the shadow is short, the sun is strong, and we need to seek shade. That's for children, easy to remember. If the shadow, if you're standing in the sun and the shadow is long, it means the sun is low, so it's safe to play. So, and then we of course have a lot of samples and hats and a few books and sleeves, some sun protective things that you're welcome to take with you. Let me distribute my little handouts first. And anybody has any questions? Go. Here you go, my dear. You're welcome. Thank you for attending. Here you go. There you go. There you go. Alrighty, I'm gonna turn my mic off and we can just all go to the table and grab some samples and try, and we can talk about that as well. Thank you so much for coming.